Hello and welcome to Deadly Sin Gaming. I am Sinrose, and today is a special episode. It'll be fairly short, but I'd like to give an update to my little project here. This is the culmination of about 2 days, but only like, I don't know, I'd say about 3 hours of work of my new mod that I told you guys about a while ago. Now, this is just going to be a showcase of what I've done each week. So each week I will do a video of what's changed, what's been added, um, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So we're going to start off today with copper. Copper is going to be an ore. I don't have the ore generation in yet, but I do have the actual blocks and stuff. So you have copper ingots, copper nuggets, and then copper dust. Because what I want to do is be able to uh, macerate or macerate different ores and other things like that to use them in different recipes. So then we have tin, so nuggets, ingots, dust, bronze, which is a combination of tin and copper, all the nuggets, ingots, and dust. Then lead, which has a lot more uses than the rest of these do as of right now, in the planning phase. And then silver. So I'm not too keen on silver's texture, but it kind of follows silver more readily than say something like that. See, I wish it was more shiny, like gold kind of looks. I might change this texture up a bit, but I wanted to try and get as close to actual silver as possible. But it looks really muted. And then this 16 rainbow or whatever is iron. It's a block of iron, but it is a block of red iron. So what these are dyed iron blocks, to give different colors and stuff to with the iron texture to them. So the idea here is that you have leaded dye. So you get a lead dust and whatever color dye, and you mix that together to get leaded dye, and then one leaded dye plus one iron block equals one dyed iron block, and then you can break that down into the individual ingots. So you have red, orange, yellow, lime green, green, cyan, light blue, blue, purple, magenta, pink, brown, little stutter there, black, gray, light gray, and white. Now white looks very similar to the normal iron block texture, and I put these iron blocks there to kind of be like, hey, look at the difference here. So you can see the border's a little bit lighter, and the defining line features are a little bit lighter as well. So while it might not seem super drastic of a change, this I feel could be used differently. So like some people, they like to use iron as feature, but like look at that. Like it's super subtle. Oh, we got weather here. It's a subtle change, but like let's say you're building a wall, you can easily now have this little subtle, like look how subtle that is, but it's noticeable about that change. You know what I mean? So that's the kind of idea of what this mod's about, is that you can, ooh, I got stuff going on. Go and have these different structures with different textures and colors. So some people who really like to use iron, especially if they have iron farms and stuff like that, can use these dyed iron blocks to make different things. So like we get a black block here, you know, you can make really interesting things. And I realize I'm just kind of doing the same thing but different colors. You know, it still uses iron, so you're not changing the material. It's just changing the color and the look of it. Being able to, make iron looking builds different um, along those lines. I do have a lot of other things planned, and I'm working diligently. Uh, you'd be surprised how difficult, or at least time consuming it is to get, especially these iron blocks in here. Um, just because of the number of them. So I have for each one of these is 16 different lines of code per item, and then blocks are even more because you need the block texture. Then you need the item declaration and the block declaration and the block state. And items are a little bit easier just because you have it's little issue there on that. Is that on all of them? I wonder if that happens on iron ingots too. Let's see here. Yeah, it does happen on iron. Okay. So it's not a big deal. But I do have these two creative tabs as well. So we have the MC squared. That's the name of the mod. It's Minecraft squared. Blocks, so you have your copper blocks there, and then you have your dyed blocks. I don't know why magenta's here. It should be put between these two, and that's the way it is in the code. And then you have these, which you have your dusts, your copper, tin, and then your dyed ingots, and then the dyes themselves. There's going to be another use for these dyes. If you mix them with like a water bucket, then you get wood stain, so like red wood stain. And then for all the different types of wood, not logs but stripped logs and planks, you could have red stained oak logs or oak strip. Yeah, it's a long word, I guess. Red stained stripped oak log or birch log or birch plank, something like that, or yellow stained. So there you have stained woods as well as the other woods and stuff that I want to add to the game, which in total, including the vanilla Minecraft stuff, is going to be about 18 different trees, with one of them having two different versions based on what color the leaves are. But I hope you guys are as excited as I am with this mod that I'm developing here, ever so slowly, but it's getting there, as I am. But if you enjoyed this, then please give this video a like, and if you're new to the channel, then consider subscribing to get more videos like this, as well as my other series, my main series that I hope at some point here we can actually get this mod installed on that and actually be able to use it throughout the gameplay once I get more features installed, because right now there's no crafting recipes for these. I just wanted to get these blocks in here and kind of show you guys the textures and stuff like that. But yeah, have a good one, guys, and as always, stay sincere.